wonderful, wonderful cat. You laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pit-a-pat. Watching Felix, the wonderful cat.
Hello everyone, my name's Jessica, and today I'll be reviewing the 1950s cartoon, Felix the Cat. You may all recognize this little feline. This is Felix the Cat, the adventurous anthropomorphic feline that swept the nation. Originally, Felix was first created in the 1920s, where he starred in many black and white silent films, but by 1958, he was finally able to air on American TV. For starters, Felix the Cat is a TV show I like to recognize as akin to a fever dream. If you are not paying attention to the screen, then you are not going to understand what the heck is happening or why the heck it happened. First, there is obviously Felix. He is a cat with a detachable tail. And since directors know every good cartoon needs a plot device, Felix was given what is called his magical bag of tricks, which is basically equivalent to a bat belt, and it can literally do anything. Really, I've only watched like 5 episodes, and I think there's no limitations. Like, first it's an escalator, then it's a boat, and now there's a kangaroo coming out, and now it's a rabbit. This guy is the professor, who is Felix's arch enemy. So to my understanding, the professor spends most of his time trying to steal Felix's bag of tricks, even though it's mentioned that Felix is the only one who can use it. But let's be honest, back then, villains on TV weren't really meant to be smart. And that ends up making the first few episodes about the professor trying and failing to succeed in his goals of killing a cat in order to steal his oversized and ugly purse. As far as the first few episodes go, it's basically showing the professor chasing Felix around the world. I was actually surprised that each episode was a continuation from the previous. Usually cartoons like these have separate stories for each episode, but Felix the Cat pulled away from that. Although the chain of events is a bit wonky. The reason why it's so hard to keep up with it is because every few seconds something new has already happened and the story takes a turn in a completely different direction. However, as more and more episodes were made, the show starts to introduce more characters such as Poindexter, General Clang, Martin the Martian, and several others including Master Cylinder. I'll let you all guess what shape he is. It's a cylinder. Not only that, but the animation and plots have improved in quality as well. Except for script and voice acting.
Now you go to laboratory and invent super rocket fuel.
Oh, so that's why you brought us here.
Aside from that, this cartoon also has changing status quo, which surprised me just as much. At some point in the series, Felix and the professor go from arch-enemies to slightly disgruntled roommates because Felix is pretty much living at the laboratory now. So if I had to rate this show, I'd give it about a 2.8 out of 5, mostly because of that dialogue. It is insanely hard to listen to.